Alright, so, that was awkward. Sorry about that. I don't exactly know what happened, but the stream just died all of a sudden.
I don't know what you're still doing.
You're doing what I tell you, boy.
Another name. Gunnar.
Why the arcane runes? Perhaps we're meant to find something in Muspelheim and Niflheim.
I got stuck in a corner. Wonderful. Wow. What's up?
I made some French fries. Do you want them to go with the your chili? Okay.
Thank you, though. Wow. I need to hit him as hard as possible immediately. Let's see if he likes this one. Atreus, it's kind of not up to me. Alright then. Let's go in and hit him with the old razzle dazzle. Did about the same amount of damage. Ha! 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 Nope. Okay. Here's what I'll do then. Immediately, just start weakening him. Gonna start weakening him. Gonna weaken him with the light arrows. Like so. Dodge that. You know what? That's not gonna help me. Alright, so let's see what happens now. That damn stance shift. I was trying to be fancy, and I got fucked because of it. Trying to be fancy, and I'm getting fucked for it. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna be real fucking fancy here in a second. Obviously. I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna kill him, and that's gonna be that. Hello to the 2 people who just joined the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Fuck this traveler and everything he stands for. First of all.
Oh. Back there.
Anger and despair. Alright, let's try this again.
That one, brother.
I choose the worst times to try and use that. Alright, one more shot, and then I'll give him a rest for a bit. Gonna hit him with the old razzle dazzle. Couldn't say out. Okay. You know what? I'm done with this bit for the moment. Alrighty then. Let's get back in me boat because I did what I meant to do in the first place. Let's go get this silver.
Down there.
This Hacksilver boy. To swallow.
Another name. Hildur.
Why the arcane runes? Perhaps we're meant to find something in Muspelheim and Niflheim.
If I woke up and I called it quits, if today I gave up on this, maybe I can get you back tomorrow. And not so hard it's been to swallow.
Mimir, how'd you come to be in these lands?
Lad, there comes a time in every man's life when he changes his name and heads north to make a new start. If you live long enough to do this many times over, you might end up as far north as this place. By the time I arrived, I already knew Odin by his reputation, and so I set to demonstrate my worth by coming to him with something I knew he'd value. A mystic well of knowledge. Or rather, I should say, a well of water laced with enough mystic mushrooms to make a god see visions. Oh, he was rightly impressed. But I can just tell you this story later.
Ah.
Still can't believe he ate it. So Odin gouged out his own eye. Because of mushrooms you gave him?
Aye. Can't say for sure what he saw that led him to try gouging out his own eyes, but I managed to restrain him before he finished the job. Then I persuaded him it has been his sacrifice made for an even higher form of sight to be bestowed. Blah, de blah, de blah, blah. I used to think he never caught on, but the day he took my eye, I realized he had never been fooled. He knew I'd outwitted him, called the lesson wisdom, and hired me to make sure from then on I was on his side. And for a long, long time I truly was. Doesn't mean he didn't hold a grudge.
Huh.
You take a wrong turn, brother. Realm travel room's back up top.
We might have last minute stuff we want to do before we leave. Who knows how long we'll be gone.
Bless me.
Fair enough. I don't know what we'll find when we get to Jotunheim, but we must cover our tracks. Odin's ravens will tell him of the tower's restoration, and we mustn't let our efforts be to his benefit.
Very well.
I don't want to travel there yet. Leave me alone. Oh, shit. Okay. I guess all I can do is go to Jotunheim, then.
Hold on, wait a minute. This isn't going to work.
What?
There's no travel crystal. Tyr must have used his own eyes to refract the energy. It was his final failsafe.
Who's got eyes like him, Mimir?
I've got an eye. One! Odin plucked out my other eye precisely to keep me from traveling. Sorry, lad. Thought that would work.
What did Odin do with your other eye?
He'd have kept it. Any of 100 places, I'm afraid.
We've come so far. There has to be a way.
Look, bit of a long shot. For years, I'd see Sindri, sometimes Brock, lurking around in that mountain when Odin came for his visits. Maybe they know something.
Brock and Sindri. Hey guys, question for you. Anyone know where we can find Mimir's other eye?
Oh. That's... I'm sorry. As a matter of fact, Odin asked me to... He wanted me to build a... He showed it to me, you see, and I... Declined. Sorry. Will you excuse me? Oh.
Well, that was useless.
You know, it was about that same time that Odin came around looking for me to build a statue with some sort of hidden compartment. Now, that not being a weapon and the Aesir being a bunch of pox-speckled cockers, I too saw fit to decline. But I know we got it built just the same.
What was the statue?
It's that one of Thor out there flashing his sack to the lake.
The statue that the serpent ate.
Sorry about that. Feeling much better.
How are we supposed to look inside the snake?
Inside? Oh no!
Are you?
We better go see what the world serpent has to say about that.
Okay.
Lads, I don't know what lies ahead. But now would be a good time to make sure your gear is ready for once more to the horn.
Hold on. Let me see if I can turn the realm room and the bridge. Because I would really, really like if I could get those other two braziers lit. I know one of them's at the Muspelheim Tower. Definitely did not work the way I hoped it would. Alright, let's hit up Jormungandr real quick.
Steady.
Oh, this is a good point for some really good headphones.
Is the statue lost to us?
He thinks it might still be in his stomach. And he's open to letting you roll into his mouth to look inside.
Ew. Really?
By the by, he's not wild about it either.
Wow. Jabba Jabba's belly, anyone?
So,
anyone?
are we really doing this? Letting the serpent swallow us?
You do not have to come.
Well, I'm not gonna miss this.
Froggy! I killed a froggy. Oh, Lord have mercy. This has got to be the wildest thing I've ever done in a game. That's saying something.
You sure this is a good idea?
No.
I was gonna say, no?
Well, brothers, I've been to many strange places, but this will be a new one.
Yeah. I've never been in the giant's belly either. How about you, Father?
Never one that was not trying to eat me.
You really should expect that sort of response at this point.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
I'm only mildly uncomfortable right now.
Funny. I used to dream about getting eaten.
Dreams are nothing
I'm
to...
not afraid. It just reminded me of a way I used to feel when I was a child. Let's find that statue.
Smells not as bad as I thought it'd be. Bit like heather ale fermenting. Rather pleasant, actually.
You're so weird. There's something down there. The water kind of burns in here. That is water, isn't it?
Aye.
There, the hammer.
Huh. I wonder, does he get angry? No, it just kind of chills inside of him. This is wonderful.
Maybe if that was closer.
Oh. Okay. Sure.
Mimir, any idea where Odin hid your eye?
No, it's not like I can still see through it.
Yep, that's an eye.
Maybe you should stick that in my head for safekeeping. Gently now, gently. Thank you, brother. You don't miss depth until it's gone.
Huh. What's that do?
How's it feel, Mimir?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm feeling whole again, but it's a right improvement.
The Bifrost is intact.
It'll serve.
Then we have all we need.
Finally, we're going to Jotunheim. There's no stopping us now.
Laddie, have you ever heard the term tempting fate?
Fate is another lie
Told by the gods, yes, of course. You really are your father's son, you know.
Ain't no stopping me now. I'm having such a good time.
So how do we get back out?
We signal.
Hold on! What's going on? Well, that was mildly terrifying. Maybe our presence is upsetting Jormungandr's belly.
No. Something is wrong.
He's being attacked from the outside, isn't he?
What's happening to him?
Nothing good. Glad that's over.
Is he getting hit? What is that?
We must hurry.
Couldn't agree more, brother.
Paddle faster, I hear banjos.
Hold tight and watch your balance.
The board shifting! I'm gonna...
Oh! Tunk!
Boy? Boy!
Boy.
I'm good.
Huh?
I think I'm getting kind of used to this. What happened to him? Something we did?
No. Something else. Dead giant. Why would the serpent leave us here?
Look! Freya. We can still trust her. Right?
Until we know for certain, keep your distance.
The world's serpent. What's happened here?
We hoped you would know.
You are far from home.
I'm looking for my son. The two of you. You helped me see things more clearly.
You do not know where he is then?
No. But the woods and fields speak his name. I know he walks here in Midgard.
When did you see him last?
Long ago. Before you were even born. Why are you standing so far from me? What's wrong? Something's happened.
There!
I had a feeling that hurting the big snake would bring the two of you out in the open. Do you have any idea at all, what you have cost me?
My boy.
Mother.
I'm here. Don't run away.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere, Mother.
I know that you're still angry. I know that how you feel hasn't changed, but I want you...
How I feel? How I feel? I've spent the last 100 years dreaming of this moment. I've rehearsed everything I ever wanted to say to you, every word, to make you understand exactly what you stole from me. But now, I realize I don't need you to understand anything. I don't need you at all.
No, back off, Kratos. This has nothing to do...
This path you walk. Vengeance. You will find no peace. I know.
You... I'll deal with you later. But family first. This again?
Come on, Baldur.
You have to go! Please!
No! I can reach him! You have to stop fighting!
I hate
I don't need your help. I can protect myself.
like you protected me, selfish witch!
Listen to me, both of you! I won't hurt you, but you must stop this! Son, please! Just listen to me! I said stop!
You might want to turn away, boy. This won't be pretty.
I won't let you hurt him.
No, boy.
Fine.
Stop! No! No! Atreus! You're bleeding. Breathe, boy. Breathe!
Not my blood.
What is that? I can feel this. I can feel everything.
He's vulnerable now?
You will not do this!
What's going on? Is Freya trying to kill us?
No. Do you hear the wind? We are moving.
That arrow. Baldur punched the mistletoe?
In the quiver strap, yes. Mistletoe harmed him.
Freya said it was wicked.
He's more than harmed. The spell is broken.
He can be killed.
I'm certain of it. It's all coming back now.
Now he remembers. She's controlling that thing?
Stay out of it! I can reason with him!
No, woman! You cannot! He means to kill you!
Can't stop me! No one can!
Where is he?
I don't care if he kills me! I will protect him! I will not let him die!
Don't touch it. This will all be over soon.
There!
You will stop this! Now!
Feeling glorious feeling. Killing you is going to feel
Please,
so
Freya!
rewarding
You have to
now.
make your father stop!
Incredible! Yes! 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 I never knew how much fun this was. More! Show me more!
Please, stop! I can make this right!
Oh, it's wonderful! I feel freezing!
Stop hurting my boy!
Weak mother!
The chill, it's better than I remembered.
Oh, that's fine. Glad you could make it back. I'm in the middle of smacking around Baldur, of all people. I'm gonna pause and get a drink, though.
I feel!
Yeah, he's a bit of a masochist now that, you know, he's done spending the last few hundred years so Baldur spent, I don't even know how long, unable to feel anything because of an enchantment placed on him by his mother. She essentially made a contract with every living thing so that it could not hurt her son.
Weak mother! Mother!
I need you to stop what you're doing.
Boy! Crystal!
Boom.
Atreus!
He's a god.
Atreus!
He's, Thor's brother, I think.
I'm doing wonderful. I've never felt so alive.
Maybe if I just punch you next time. Really? Damn it.
Show me. Alright.
Stay away from my son! You don't have to do this!
There!
Stop him!
Please! There has been enough pain!
Shut up!
Oh! My turn! Nope, not my turn. Oh shit, Atreus! Oh my god. Boy.
Before you die, I want to thank you. Both of you. You've done what even the All-Father himself could not. I've never felt more alive. Ironic, isn't it?
Oh!
What? What? Won't you die?
Because... Are you done yet? The fucking beatdown!
Well done, boy.
Boy! Can I spam buttons to punch him more?
Do it! Do it!
Stop. Please.
He's beaten, Father. Not a threat.
You will not come for us again. You will not touch her.
I don't need your protection.
That was like the most intense thing I've seen in this game yet.
Help yourself. Can you, Mother? No matter what I do or say, you won't stop interfering in my life.
I was just trying to protect you. I've made mistakes. I know. But you're free now. You have what you want. Try to find forgiveness. We can build something new.
No. We can't. Because I will never forgive. You still need to pay for the lifetime that you stole from me.
I have paid. I have paid. But if that alone will make you whole, if seeing me dead will make things right, I won't stop.
I know.
What? No, Father!
I love you.
Can I just chop his head off, like, right now? Just... Shing!
Why do you even care? You could have walked away.
The Cygolians here must be better than this.
No, my boy! My dear sweet boy!
Don't make me fight Freya now.
He chose this.
I will rain down every agony, every violation imaginable upon you. I will parade your cold body from every corner of every realm and feed your soul to the vilest filth in hell. That is my promise.
He saved your life.
He robbed me of everything. Everything.
You know, I'm not really scared, because...
You were just an animal. Passing on your cruelty and rage, you will never change.
Oh.
And you do not know me.
I know enough.
You know that I've killed off an entire Pantheon then, don't you? I mean, give or take a few stragglers that didn't actually come for me.
Listen close. I'm from a land called Sparta. I made a deal with a god that cost me my soul.
Time to nut.
I killed many who were deserving. And many who were not. I killed my father.
That was your father in hell. Is this what it is to be a god? Is this how it always ends? Sons killing their mothers? Their fathers?
No. We will be the gods we choose to be. Not those who have been. Who I was is not who you'll be. We must be better.
Well, guess we're the bad guys now.
In her eyes, yes. But she could never make that choice. We should finish this journey while I still have strength.
I don't understand. I know saving her was the right thing. But she seemed all evil at the end.
Not evil. You killed her son, lad. Her son. The death of a child is...
Freya always seems to have more and more magic up her sleeve. First used her roots to try and sustain Father and Baldur, but they were too strong. Then she animated Thamur, the giant stone mason. That was incredible, but it still didn't work. Baldur kept trying to kill Freya, and we couldn't let that happen, so they kept fighting. And Freya summoned these weird creatures. They kept trying to grab Father to keep him from fighting. Luckily, they got on easy, but there sure
Not something
are a lot
a
of them.
parent gets over easily.
But he was gonna kill her.
She would have died to see him live. Only a parent can understand.
So you'd let me kill you?
If it meant you would live. Yes.
Look, there was no easy choice. For anybody, brother. But I think we can all agree you did the right thing. The world's a better place with Freya in it. Just give her time, lads. She'll come around.
Back to Tyr's temple, then. One last time.
Aye. Jotunheim awaits.
Why did Baldur say we cost him?
Odin must have convinced him that following you to Jotunheim would bring his cure. Lies, I'm sure.
Why did Mistletoe break the spell?
Vanir magic is powerful, but its rules are slippery and elusive. I'm sure it makes sense if you're a witch. Oh, but it's also bloody tragic. Baldur was the greatest gift Odin granted Freya. The one thing she treasured from their marriage. She only hoped to spare him pain and spare herself loss. But such impulses can lead good parents to make terribly stupid decisions.
Here, boy. Another one.
Ah, you know this one, don't you?
It's Thamur, the giant stonemason. Is he building a wall around Jotunheim?
It was to be his masterwork. He only wanted to protect his people.
Too bad the first part got burned.
I prefer the last panel was burned. Such a senseless pity.
So, I'm going to come down here and say hello to what is going to be certain death immediately. And then I think I'm going to call it, because it's getting late and I do have work in the morning. Pesky jobs always getting in the way of streaming and stuff. So, this is called a Valkyrie fight. They are essentially optional bosses.
Think before you act. Are we prepared to face such a powerful foe?
I'm ready if you are.
Aye, same here. If that counts for anything.
Here she comes!
Ready yourself!
Watch out!
I felt that one, brother.
I would have had to have parried that one.
Watch out! Need a healing stone?
I could have done that too. One more run. Because I'm a bad person like that.
Here she comes!
Enemies ahead!
Watch out!
Felt that one, brother.
Alright. Let's try this again. The head? That's Mimir. Smartest man alive. Head. Mimir, though, is probably the character with like the best dialogue overall, hands down.
Here he comes. Father, are you hurt?
I need to remember to quit trying to put distance between us for that one. Damn it. That was too early.
Have you considered attacking one of the Find some help!
Damn it. Haha, damn it.
Get up, brother!
Here he comes.
Damn it. Too late.
Got that one, brother!
Damn it. Ah, fuck.
Thank you for releasing my physical form. I have only gratitude.
Why were you trapped?
I am uncertain. My mind, still fragmented. The Roksdal of Valkyrs. It is the last thing I remember.
The what?
Valhalla awaits. I must return.
The Roksdal of Valkyr.
What is that, Mimir?
It's a council chamber of sorts, hidden away in Midgard. The Valkyries would often need a place to confer outside of Odin's prying eyes. They thought themselves properly concealed, but the All-Father sees all, so the saying goes.
Where is it?
Remember the room with the 8 thrones?
I think so. We've been to a lot of different places.
It's to the left of the 2 oarsman statues. I didn't call it out for what it was at the time. I didn't know for sure.
Think we'll find out why the Valkyries are like this?
That chamber held a special significance for them. We'll find something there, I'm certain of it.
All right. So, don't worry, I'm actually going to, be off as well soon. Thank you for joining. Thanks everyone for watching. I am going to come out here.
Oh man, the tower ate the Unity Stone, didn't it? I wanted to fly it.
Yes, that's a terrible pity.
This is it, right? The Roksdal?
Aye, lad. Council of Valkyries.
The Valkyries are of Valhalla, are they not?
Glad to see you're paying attention, brother. You are correct. Valhalla, the great hall of the Einherjar, is their home within Asgard. But while there, they are subject to the scrutiny of the All-Father himself. And relations between the Valkyries and Odin were tense during my tenure as his advisor.
Why?
Well, that's an even longer story, lad. For now, why don't we look around for some clues?
Whoa, you're back. Come here. Who is she?
Gunnar, Mistress of War. After any conflict, big or small, she would be first on the scene, sucking out the worthy spirits for a free trip to Valhalla. A gruesome task, but she took great pride in it.
Any conflict. Impossible.
It's true. She had help from her sisters, of course, but Gunnar was always first to arrive. Her judgment of the fallen was unparalleled, and an invaluable resource to Odin. She was one of his favorites. This, my friends, is Kara. Now, Valkyries are volatile by nature, but Kara, the lass is wild storm personified.
A wild storm.
Aye. calm and collected, then the air would shift and the fury of our storm would unleash. It was beautiful in a way, assuming you could find proper shelter. Our tears would cleanse the blood-soaked battlefields.
Alright. That's where I'm gonna cut it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. Save, save, save. And I will see you guys next time I stream.